This is probably my favorite box of the whole entire month. My Mystery Tacklebox Pro Panfish and Trout. Emphasis on the trout. I love this box. This box gets me really excited. I mean, I like the other boxes. I like my Monster Bass boxes. I like my Elite Bass box. And I love my 6 cent sack. But this always has neat stuff in it. And especially neat stuff that I wouldn't necessarily buy. And that's why I kind of like these boxes. They're always jam-packed full of things that I necessarily wouldn't pick. Alright. Starting out, let's just start here. We got these little Kalen's crappie scrubs. Chartreuse Hollinger? Holographic, maybe? Let's check these out. 1 3/4 guys. Okay, so it's kind of like a little baby frog there with little kickers, you know. Actually, it'd be kind of interesting to try to rig something like this weightless and see what it did. Or you could throw this in like a 1/32 or like a 1/64 ounce jig head and try her out. This will be really, really good for panfish and crappie. That's pretty cool. That's no scent. Doesn't really look like it has any salt either, but you don't necessarily need that. That's a solid, neat little bait. Alright, here we go. Painkiller mini jigs. Let's see. 0.12 ounces. 1 1/4 long. And more importantly, let's just crack these open, because these are underspins. They're little bitty little bitty baby underspins, and that's really, really cool. I'm not sure how I feel about throwing a pink head on these little chartreuse guys here. That would be a really great combo. It said it was a 1/0 sickle hook with a 1/0 willow blade. Actually, okay, so first thing, this one, the blade isn't actually seated into the split ring all the way. So we'll go ahead and just pull that over so it will actually, you know, do this little willow thing. But that's pretty neat. That's a nice little setup there. It's a nice sharp hook. It's fairly stout, but I mean, panfish and crappie, that'll be absolutely perfect. And it's got a nice eye. Nice red eye. A little hook keeper. I like this a lot. And they didn't paint over the eyelet all the way. So that's really great. I really like that. That's a really nice little finesse thing. Underspin. That's great. I like that a lot, actually. Alright, fish, sleep, repeat, trout, bass, bluegill, etc. JMR, 1/16 ounce. Release the Kraken. Appears to be a tube bait. For best results, use 2 to 4 pound line, 1/16 ounce, blah blah blah. Cast release, let it sink for 5 seconds, then you're 5 feet deep, slow retrieve while you jig it. Alright, let's check these out. These look cool. These look really good. Oh. Oh, that's okay. They're super salty. You guys can obviously probably tell that. And it's like a variety of colors here. But it's a baby tube jig. Lots of salt. On an extra long shanked tube jig hook. This would be really, really good for panfish and crappie. I would even throw this in the river just to see what it did for trout, because I bet they would nail this. And, okay, so there's like a, oh, I guess you call that like a watermelon green. I don't want to lose all the salt here. So I got 3 different colors in this. It's like a variety sampler pack. That's kind of like a, I wouldn't call that red. It's like a watermelon rind, maybe. Or like a, you'd call that rhubarb, quite possibly. Alright, let's check out this next one here. Okay, so this one is definitely more of a red with heavy glitter in it. Super salty. These are really exciting, and this is definitely not something I would have probably picked out on my own. I like this a lot. JMR Outdoors. There's website and everything. I'll have to check these guys out. I like this. Okay, Guggen Squad Mini Recon, or Micro Recon, my bad. Sexy Shad. Dives 2 to 4 feet, 1/8 ounce. So it's definitely a deep diving mini crankbait. So as you expect from Guggen Squad, you got the depth on the bottom, nice paint. I still wonder why they don't texture the bodies like a lot of the other companies in the same price area are. But they do have the EWG style treble hooks on this, which is fantastic, especially for trout and everything smaller, because once you get it, you can't really muscle it out, so you've got to fight it. That's thoughtful. I don't think my larger Recons have EWG style hooks. So that's a huge perk. That's a huge thing that I kind of wish the larger ones have. But I feel like the larger ones do not have the EWG style treble hook. That's nice. I'm avoiding going through all the spoons and spinners because I love the spoons and spinners. Okay. So this bait, I already opened. And I'm pretty sure they're identical. Yeah, completely identical. So I'm not going to open this one. I'm going to go grab my other one from my bass video real quick, because I haven't put that tackle away in my box. But this is one of those few rare times where I've got an identical bait, let alone in 2 different boxes. But yeah, so this is a prop bait. These are heavily slept on. You can honestly use this for bass. You can use this for crappie, walleye, bluegill, trout, everything. They're super subtle. They're semi-subsurface, so they're slow sinking. So you want to keep them in that 1 to 3 foot range and let the props do all the work. So it's just going to be like a slow retrieve, just slow enough that this thing's going to do a little shake, because it does rattle. So it's got a little bit of a walk to it. But the big thing is these props stirring up the water around it and displacing water. So this is a good bait. I really like this bait. Let's see what's next. Castaic Slab Spoon. Okay, I'll be completely honest. I'm pretty sure I already have one of these, but I'm also pretty sure that I bought it myself and didn't get it in a box. So, Slab Spoon, 1/8 ounce, 1.125 long. It's sharp black nickel hooks. It's skirted. I love, especially Panfish and Trout and just baits with skirts. Bass, I don't care what the bait is. I like the skirts. These are great for jigging, and if you throw these into like fast water, they'll shake themselves out in the river, which is great. I really like spoons, and I've got big spoons for bass. I got even bigger spoons for walleye. I like spoons and I like spinners. I'm a simple guy, okay? Eagle Claw Little Bite Spoons, 1/8 ounce. So, okay, so you got your classic colors here. Let's just crack this open. I mean, this is a fine example of a more than likely low dollar item that gets maximum results, okay? So you got your classic red and white. This is like a Daredevil style knockoff, okay? If you're from the Midwest or the North or anywhere spoon fishing's done, we're just sad that there's no Little Devil there. But red and white, this is absolutely killer. This is a nice spoon. Okay, let's see what we got next. Let's pop this yellow guy out. Oh. Oh, this one's... Okay, so this one's not... Neither one of them are very reflective, but this one almost has like a bronze finish to it if you can faintly see it. Ish. They're not very shiny. But, as I said, this is low price, high bang for your buck, really. Our spoons, typically. Oh. Can't be a video unless I drop one. This is a wild looking one. This would be good for smallmouth. And of course, you know, trout, panfish, and absolutely everything else, and walleye. But that chartreuse and orange, for whatever reason, smallmouth hate that. They absolutely hate chartreuse and orange. Oh, let's go. Next one out of the pack here. What do we got? Classic black and yellow. I'm not really sure what this is supposed to copy in the wild, but it just works. Once again, I think I'm going to go ahead and shine the backs of these up because it's kind of a rough, unfinished surface. Hopefully there's not like a poor metal underneath it. Alright, let's see what's underneath it next. But yeah, this is definitely bang for your buck. Alright, and you got that like safety pink red. Okay, this is a solid color. Once again, kind of a matte black back. It would have been nice if one of these had a brass back. But when I polish, I polish these, so we'll see what these look like on the back. Just because we can. Alright, what else is in here? Okay, so we got our card for the Shinobi Shad. This guy. And points under bridges, weeds and grass lines, and matted grassy cover. I'm not sure I would throw that in matted grassy cover. Maybe. Depends how thick it is. Because these little props on it do turn, and once you get stuff in it, it's kind of a pain to get, like, you know, that really slimy moss. If you know, you know. If you don't, you're lucky. Oh, see, there's a different color one. That's a cool color, actually. So, medium power, fast action, 6 to 10 pound mono or fluoro, ultra finesse spy bait that will generate strikes from a variety of species when the bite is tough with a sink rate of 1 foot per second. So that's pretty slow. Yeah, so you can just count it down. That's neat. I really like this bait. Okay. Ooh, we got another Worms at Work sticker. I like this sticker. This thing's pretty cool. Okay, so we got our list of what's in the box. And those little bite spoons, the 5 of them, were $5. As I was saying, low cost for high reward. Yeah, so this is actually surprising. I kind of would have expected that to have been more. The little chartreuse guys. Kraken Jegs, $6.25. And the mini underspins were $6-ish. Whatever, $6. It was $6. But, yeah. Fantastic box. And we got our little book this time. Cast Down Memory Lane, Panfish in the Heat, How to Clean Bait Casters, deer curls, how to catch walleye in the heat, getting salty with poppers, 5 trout flies you should carry at all times, catch and release photos, and pro tip for the record and all that stuff on the back. It's a good box. I'm always happy with this. The only thing that I kind of don't like about this is it's not really their fault. Having the variety of spoons is super, super nice. But too bad Eagle Claw didn't finish them on the back. And I am slightly let down that in my Panfish and Trout and my Elite Bass box in the same month, got the same color. They probably gave out a variety of colors, and I just so happened to get doubles on the same color. But yeah, no, I'm still happy with it. Still great. I mean, this is eye-opening because I didn't know this had EWGs on it, which is super exciting. These Jegs, these are going to be phenomenal. This might be the best thing in the box, possibly. I don't know, I really like the way these look. Alright, so these underspins might be the best thing in the box. Not to discount our spoon here. But, super good box. I'm super happy with it. Yeah. This one always makes me excited. When we get to 250 subscribers, I think I'm going to do a giveaway for the continental US guys. And if you live in the PNW, I've got something kind of planned that's a little bit more special. But yeah, so like, comment, subscribe. Share with your friends that might enjoy this. Share with your friends that might not enjoy this. If there's something you want to see more of, you want me to talk more in depth about, drop a comment below. Let me know what you guys think. Talk to you later. Tight lines, guys.